The Hamish and Andy Show podcast. Powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.
3, 2, 1.
I'm a pro DJ and I've been spinning the decks like mad, but I haven't had a chance to spin a yarn about
step parents.
At school, we've been learning a lot of pointless dribble. Finally, I get to learn about
Step ladders. Nah, parents.
Well, everyone's agreed to drop everything because it's 3 o'clock. And Hamish and Andy have declared today's topic is...
You're not my real dad. Step parents.
This is Hamish and Andy's Happy Hour.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hamish and Andy with you, back for another happy hour, Ham. And step parents is our kick-off topic today. Thank you for people for going to hamishandandy.com/topics, helping us build the People's Show. We salute you.
We will get through those. We do salute you as a given. We might not be able to get to your email on air, but consider this your salute.
Yes.
And no one can take that away from you. But Ando, may we start the show with a tale of me being a step-parent. I am a real parent to one child. I'm a step-parent to another.
Yes, so...
My cat.
Your cat. Yes, that was before you married Zoe.
He was 2 years old when we met.
Yep.
And I was just this, mum's special new friend.
Yeah, right.
And, he's a hard cat to win over. People think he looks pretty grumpy. I find him adorable.
How many years is 2 years in cat years?
14. So
really?
It's terrible age.
Terrible. So
he
you've inherited a teenage
cat. Hey man, it's just me and mum living here.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Yep.
Because I think it's 7 to 1, isn't it? Because he's meant to live till he's about 12, which is
right.
What's that? 84.
Yeah,
that's about right.
That's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got a 14-year-old cat.
In cat years, yeah. Surly, teenager.
Yep.
Not as many hormones as a normal 14-year-old because he's got no testicles. No, they were cut off. Yeah, which you shouldn't do to 14-year-olds in real life. You're not meant to let their hormones run wild. But sometimes with cats, you're allowed to do that.
Well, Haim, how have you been going parenting this cat?
I'm a great stepdad.
You say?
To him, we have a lot of fun, but I've got a story. I've got a moment where I had to do something that was brave.
Stern,
not stern.
not
stern, but
not stern.
He got in a fight and I had to help him out.
Really?
Yeah.
In an unstern way.
His first fight.
Straight after this. Haim.
And obviously, at the moment, with Sonny, my human child, in the house, and he's pretty new, so as all new parents go through, you're pretty exhausted a lot of the time.
Yep.
And it's not a great moment for this to happen. So you're just snatching moments the whole time. Just here's 10 minutes, he's being quiet, I'll sit down. Had one of those moments the other day, sat down on the couch and went, I'm just going to have a sit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a sit. I'm going to stare into space. I'm just going to grab 10 minutes of daddy time.
On the porch or
just on the couch?
Okay.
Not even porching, just couching.
Didn't even have the energy to go to the porch.
God, I'd love to go to the porch, Ando, but that is a dream that's still a long way away.
Yeah.
Sat on the couch and went, and the house just kind of goes to the dogs around you a little bit in the early weeks of having a kid. Sat on the couch, but I went, Sonny's down, he's winded, he's happy. That's great. We've got a moment of respite.
We should point out to viewers that winded is a different thing when it's a baby.
Punch him in the gut. Now he can't talk back. He's like his father. He's not happy unless he's had a loud toot before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
So he's been degassed. He's down. He seems happy. Look in the kitchen, and just at that moment, just like it's a Disney cartoon, a mouse comes out from under the stove.
Really? In your house?
Cocky as you like.
Yeah.
Walks out from like this.
Your house really has taken a turn for
It's
the worse.
unbelievable. I'm like, what? Your brain can't even comprehend what it is.
Yeah.
I've rarely, apart from year 8 science class, I don't think I've seen a mouse in real life. A few years ago in a share house lived and we had rats.
Yeah.
There's no doubting that.
Yeah.
But this is a cute little mouse.
Yeah.
It walks out into the kitchen, up on its hind legs, sniffs around, like in the middle of our
It knows you guys
inside
are tired.
kitchen.
It's
I'm
just-
staring at it, no energy to even get up and shoo it away. I was just going, how's the audacity of this mouse?
Yeah.
Who should come walking around the corner but my stepson, the cat, Meowbit.
Yeah.
Meowbit, for those that have listened to the show, would know he's not the bravest of cats.
No.
Like, he's terrified of a laser pointer we have. He tries to get up, he's also scared of it, and that's light.
Yep.
And so...
A cockroach got the better of him one day.
Oh my God, a cockroach, he barricaded himself in a bedroom
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he sort of tapped the cockroach.
Yeah.
It moved, he freaked out.
Yep.
I've seen him try and catch a butterfly in the backyard. it was an embarrassing display,
Yeah.
to say the least. Birds just laugh at him in the backyard. They sit on the tree, and I can tell they're actively laughing at him.
Yeah.
And he's embarrassed. He's shamed by it.
Or one bird pooed on his head.
Bird shat on his head, just to
In
show
quite
it.
a deliberate act, it seemed, from the bird.
Went up on the tree and got him on the head, and
Yeah.
he had to wear it around like a little hat of shame.
Yeah.
So I've never seen him encounter.
No.
I've never seen him win a fight. But anyway, I can see the mouse through the doorway of the kitchen. I can see Bert coming down the hallway. I'm like, wow.
This is his chance.
The odds are stacked heavily against him,
Yeah.
but it's a Tom and Jerry situation.
Yeah.
It's cat and mouse. This is what he was born
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
This should be the one fight he can maybe get, like something in his
This
primal
is
brain.
a classic nature showdown, Ham.
This is lion v gazelle down an alley. Like the lion cannot lose. Meowbit comes around. The mouse is in the middle of the kitchen, just up on its hind legs. Meowbit comes around the corner of the kitchen.
Yeah.
His food bowl's right there. Looks at his food bowl for a bit, has a sniff,
Yeah.
eats a bit of its food. The mouse stops, terrified.
Yeah, of course.
Just frozen. Meowbit eats. I swear he looks at the mouse. Like he looks in that general direction. He scans the kitchen. He just does a bit of, yep, that's fine, and turns around and leaves, walks out. Didn't even notice the mouse. And it's not, we don't have a mouse-coloured floor. Like he wasn't camouflaged. We have white cupboards, and it's like pretty much a pale-coloured floor. So it was a clear
It was
mouse.
a clear mouse shot.
Clear mouse.
He was-
Meowbit's just kept patrolling back up the wall. I was like, oh, really? Are you happy with that patrol? He's done the old, just come into the room where the Mona Lisa is, flash the torch around.
Yeah.
2 burglars are taking it off the wall. They freeze. Yeah, that's fine.
Same kind of a move as a German soldier in a Bond film.
Oh, here's 50 guys escaping the camp. That's okay. I'm just going to keep patrolling. And now he's gone. So now I have to catch the mouse. I had to go to the hardware store and get one of those humane mouse cabins.
They're not-
No, they're not a mouse. They're not a snap trap. It's like
Okay.
a little tube the mouse goes into.
Yeah.
Then once you have a live mouse,
Yeah.
the guy at the hardware store goes, just take it down the road and chuck it in a neighbour's garden. Gives the mouse a second chance.
And today the topic is step parents. This is an amazing thing that's just come to hand, Ham,
What's up?
where we have an email from a girl. We're going to get her up. Her name's Christy,
Yeah.
and she professes, Ham, to being her own step cousin.
Own step cousin.
So her uncle's her stepdad.
Oh,
Anyway,
no,
she,
need more explanation.
she-
Christy, how did that happen?
Oh, well, hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Christy.
I'm wonderful, wonderful. So glad to be on the show to share my funny story.
yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Talk us through it. I guess that your mum, is it that married your dad's brother?
Yes, that's right. Of course, she was divorced from my father before that happened.
Okay, yep, that makes it all above board.
Exactly. No harem for her.
Shame.
So,
It is.
how many? Okay, can we go into a bit of the details if it's not too intrusive?
That's fine. That's fine.
How many years after divorcing from your dad did she end up marrying your dad's brother?
Oh, that's a little awkward. I think it was only about 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yes.
So probably the question in everyone's mind is family Christmas. What's the sitch?
Oh my gosh. Well, I give myself a present. That's a bonus.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Be from a
Get away with
cousin.
that. Exactly. I think it's a lot of timeshare and a lot of patience, and
But is
remembering.
your dad still fine with his brother?
Are the brothers okay with it, or?
Oh, look, luckily they didn't really talk to each other much in the first place. But yeah, there has been awkward moments, when I've
Only
been in
enough to
hospital.
introduce
and,
the wife. To
My job here is done.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, awkward moment. You're saying when you were in hospital and what happened?
it was quite awkward. I was in hospital, and in comes my mum and my stepfather, and then my dad wanders in, and I'm having to kind of explain the situation to the nurses there. So
Yeah.
they're looking for a sixth finger, I guess. But
So being your own step cousin. So I've just tried to write down something that's more complicated.
Okay.
You ready? Sorry if I wasn't listening for a sec. How about this? It requires a few things, I reckon. I would have to be in a country where polygamy is legal.
Yep.
So it's not Australia. And also gay marriage is legal, embarrassingly, not Australia. And also you can clone people.
Okay.
No, that's not Australia either. How about this? Zoe, we clone me, comes out as a full-size adult.
okay, yeah,
right?
sure.
Clone me, present day.
Yeah.
Zoe and I adopt the new me as a son,
Yeah. So you would be your own son.
but I also marry myself.
What? And so you got Zoe as one partner. And,
No, I can marry myself
Yeah.
as through same-sex marriage
Yeah.
because I'm my own age.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But I'm also my son.
And you're marrying your son. And
Pretty-
you're marrying yourself.
pretty good.
I've never heard of anything more vain in time.
And then Zoe, she can be involved too. Double the fun. But that's probably the only thing I can think of that's more difficult than becoming your own step cousin.
So, Christy, to wrap this up just quickly, thank you for sharing. Do you think?
You're welcome.
Did you think, or did you ever see, like, your mum interested in your uncle before this all happened, or does it just come out of circumstance afterwards?
There was an early phase where it was a bit awkward because you could see them flirting,
Yeah.
and it just. I'm just thinking, am I imagining this? And a part of me thought this is really, really, really perverse.
Yep.
But they're so happy together now. Any awkwardness is yes.
All's
is
well
over
that
and
ends
done with.
well.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, beautiful.
Brilliant. And much better than Hamish marrying himself.
Yeah, that would be that. We're having problems at home. I find the new me to be quite lazy.
Christy, thank you for sharing. It's the happy hour. Amy, you and I are big fans of A, safe driving, and B, Amy. And now we're fans of A and B at the same time.
Sometimes we safely drive down to our local Amy office,
Yeah.
and we cheer them.
Yeah, having parked correctly.
They appreciate it too. They notice.
Amy, not only do they keep the podcast free for everyone, but they've got a safe drivers course.
Oh, yeah.
If for drivers under 25, it's free for you, your children, or your grandchildren. If they've got a comprehensive car insurance policy with Amy, you can also get a further 10% off your insurance.
That's it. They go and they
Check
do
the
the course,
PDS.
learn
Yeah.
how to drive safely. It works for Amy too because they know the kid's not going to have an accident once they've done the course. So, it's a real win-win.
Yeah. Monday rolls round, and that's when tyranny starts shivering.
Tyranny's probably hiding in the hills, Ando.
Yes.
I tell you who else to be hiding up there.
Despots?
Despots and anyone that's a perpetrator. Nincompoops will be up there. Anyone that's a perpetrator of a half-truth, a cover-up, an injustice, a lie, a conspiracy, a fraud, murder,
Scandal.
Murder. Yep. Nuclear, unauthorized nuclear weapon detonation.
Yep. Kidnapping.
If you have permission from the government, obviously, and you need to be testing one,
Yep.
well, I can't stop you. But if you've done it unauthorized, and I find out your papers weren't in order, I'll mention you on this segment.
Yeah, it's like
Kidnappers,
kidnapping.
pirates, ransomers,
nappers. Just people that are napping on the job.
cattle rustlers, sheep nappers.
Yeah.
Who else am I targeting at the moment? Big corporations and also medium corporations.
Dangerous cult leaders.
Yep, colourful racing identities. I'll probably give a
Sometimes.
pass to.
Yeah.
Because I think you're just a bit of fun for society.
Unless there's some cheeky, sketchy business going on.
If it falls into any of the other areas, sure. Counterfeiters, fraudsters, manipulators, sorcerers,
might be there.
and sorcerers' apprentices, because we've all seen that they can get up to mischief as well.
They're also going to be sorcerers at some point. So let's
If
just
they pass their final exams.
So let's just cut them off at the.
Just saying that
legs early,
if I tried to prosecute a sorcerer's apprentice, they couldn't try and hold me to a technicality by saying they're not yet a sorcerer.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that's about it. That's all the people we're covering off in me blowing something wide open.
She's set to blow!
Look out!
Fire in the hole! Hamish is blowing this wide open! Amazing!
He's done it again.
Oh, what a great guy.
Sorry, one other group, Hando. Finks.
Finks.
Yep.
What are finks?
Like if you've just been a bit of a rat fink.
What's a rat fink?
Just a scoundrel.
A scoundrel.
But
Okay, okay.
but just in case anyone was sort of like, in there.
I'm more of a fink than a scoundrel.
I'll tell you
Okay.
who's been a rat fink.
Okay.
A company in New Zealand. Now, before I name and shame them and therefore blow them wide open, special tip of the hat to a special agent, Sam.
Good, Sam.
Who's come in. As we know, I'm obviously swamped with many cases week on week.
Exactly.
Of situations to blow wide open.
Yep.
To shine the laser beam of justice which shines out of the Truth Eagle's eyes as I ride around the Truth Eagle. Now, the Truth Eagle obviously has limited batteries and can only shine the laser beam once per week
Yeah, exactly.
on things. But I do say to everyone that's submitting,
Keep them coming.
cases. As always, keep them coming because I'd hate to take my foot off the throat of the world's
justice.
scoundrels.
Yeah, sorry, of Finks.
Sorry, the truth boot off the throat of the Finks. Here's something that's popped up, Ando, and it comes out of Auckland.
Yeah.
Now Sam originally is from England.
Yep.
So I guess the people in Auckland were never suspecting anyone from England would ever travel to Auckland, and they could get away with this because this is a case of counterfeiting,
Right.
or rip-offery.
Okay.
And
we don't normally hear that kind of stuff out of Auckland.
No, normally Auckland are the trailblazers,
Yeah.
and England are the rip-off artists.
Yeah.
No, I'm throwing some pretty big generalisations around. Let's focus on the case at hand, Your Honour.
Okay.
Sam comes from England, where there's a company over there called Auto Glass who do windscreens and whatnot.
Yep.
This is Auto Glass Repair's jingle.
Okay.
Call us now or book online.
Auto glass repair, auto glass replace.
And it's very popular, Auto Glass Repair.
Auto Glass Replace.
And you'd say so, and according to Sam in England, you just would never mess with that particular tune or the cadence of the words or the rhyming pattern. He then lands in Auckland and finds a company called Smith & Smith, whose jingle identically goes, Smith & Smith Repair, Smith and Smith Replace.
Are they auto glassware?
Yes. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Smith & Smith Repair. Smith & Smith Replace. Repair. Replace. Repair. Replace. Smith & Smith Repair. Smith & Smith Replace.
Wow. Yeah.
Pretty big.
I know, and I don't want to single-handedly take down a glass repair or replace or replace company, but you had to, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I had to sing that second jingle because I couldn't find their one online. But according to Sam, they're identical.
Are you singing that one? Okay, we can't necessarily.
No, we
say-
have. I've blown them open. And then I had to just give an honest impression of what I think the Smith & Smith jingle would be. If you've got it, send it in.
We hear it again.
No, I'll just hear it. If you've got the real Smith & Smith one.
Smith & Smith Repair. Smith & Smith Replace. Repair. Replace. Repair. Replace. Smith & Smith Repair. Smith & Smith Replace.
I'm also not sure Smith & Smith do glass, but the facts are Smith & Smith Repair,
the
Smith &
facts are
Smith
that
Replace
there
are the
aren't
lyrics that Sam has nominated. And if you do have the Smith & Smith jingle from New Zealand, send it in as a formality, although they have been blown open, and that can never be undone. We can't put the pieces back together.
And apologies to our legal department as we'll get a knock on the door. Did you guys defame someone
No, we
and make
didn't.
up your own? Yeah.
We did the best we could at the time. That's all you can ask.
Many people came forth, hamhd.com/topics, telling tales of how they annoy their step-parents.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been an age-old battle, isn't it?
Sure.
Child versus new step-parent would be a hard one to kind of crack in.
Step-parent has to win over the child,
Particularly-
but also are not made of patience.
Yeah, exactly.
And children have very little to do. I mean, kids have got more to do these days with
Yeah.
the internet, but back in the day, you only had about 3 things you could do. So a step-parent coming on the scene was a great idea, a great option to annoy someone.
And also, you're searching for things to be annoyed about when you're young.
Big
and
time.
This is
I
a
still am.
Daniel joins us. Daniel, how did you annoy your stepdad?
It was actually him annoying me. Last New Year's Eve, me, my brother, and my stepsisters all went to bed at about 10 p.m. So he decided to come into our rooms, take a picture of our faces, and upload it to Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
To shame you for not staying up.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
yeah.
he started. He's fired the first salvo.
He's
here.
really acting like the stepchild here.
Okay, did you have a revenge?
Yeah, we did. We all got together. We decided to get his number, put it onto Gumtree. We made an ad saying we're going to sell AC/DC or KISS tickets for about $20. Within about 3 days, he got 50 to 60 people calling and texting.
Yes.
And now, has the battle been called even here, or does it continue to escalate?
It was called even by my account being banned from Gumtree.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So
It's a very clear calling of quits.
of a truce. Thanks very much, Dan. Stick around, everyone, because straight after this, Ham, obviously the gold-coloured watch that the happy hour got made up.
Yeah.
Wrote away to several different magicians who together put their minds together to make it up. We've got an offer. Now, I know we don't normally dice this stuff.
What do you mean? What?
We've got an offer
For someone to buy one?
an exchange. Something to exchange something.
Andy. It's the Holy Grail.
I know it is.
Did Indiana Jones get to that room at the end and exchange the
I-
Grail for it?
It's a situation where
How many times must I give you the Holy Grail analogy?
for instance, I'm walking into your office now, for instance, and as your secretary,
How'd you get past my security?
yeah,
Yep.
and you've told me to hold all.
I'm
your,
probably in the executive bathroom.
You've-
I now come out. I've washed my hands. What can I do for you, Andy?
You've told me to hold all your calls.
So you're my secretary.
Yeah. So
Good.
I'll go, and me as your secretary has gone to you. I think you'll want to take this one.
Well, you've been with me a long time, Andrew. I've got no reason to distrust you.
We'll do it after
Put the
this.
call through.
After this song. Play me a song, then put the call through.
Play me a hit, I say.
It's the happy hour. And I'm about to propose the unthinkable. I'm not saying we do it, but at least I'm saying for you to hear me out, okay?
I'll hear you out.
The People's Show and the highest honour you can get from coming together and helping us build this show is receiving a happy hour gold-coloured watch.
I would say it's like getting a Queen's Birthday Award honour, like an Order of Australia or whatever, but it's better than that because there's only 100 of them forever.
Exactly.
It's more like the Queen giving you her hat, her crown.
Yeah, exactly.
Her gold hat.
Yeah. There's going to be 99 soon, actually, because we are going to destroy one.
We have recalled one that was cursed by the dishonour of resale.
Yeah. A girl called Wesley joins us, Ham, and she has an interesting tale and a possible trade.
Wesley, what's up?
Wesley, welcome.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Wesley.
You said this is pretty exciting. Now, Wesley, tell Hamish the whole story the way it was presented to me.
This is crazy, by the way. Sorry, Wesley, before you begin, I give you a 1% chance of this resulting in a watch trade, but I'll hear you out.
Okay, so basically, I have a step uncle, and he used to work as a prop assistant for Game of Thrones, the HBO show. And
To
when
work
it's
on the props department here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only our favourite bloody show, Wesley. Keep going.
And when his contract was over, him and a few of the other prop assistants got to choose a prop to take home. And he chose one of Daenerys Targaryen's dragon eggs, and he gave it to me for my birthday.
Oh.
Yikes!
She's got an egg.
You have
She's got
one
a
of
dragon egg.
You
from
have one
Game
of
Thrones.
Oh, Khaleesi's dragon eggs.
I do, indeed.
Unhatched as well. So if you put it
Oh
in
my
the
God.
microwave
If
or
I'm
an incubator.
If I'm the father of dragons,
Yes.
I will have a dragon.
Wesley, continue.
I'm not saying that
Where's this going?
it will hatch, but I am saying that that's a definite possibility.
Yes, Wesley.
I
Continue.
have a couple of convincers for you guys because I know parting with a watch is a big deal. One of them is, in case you're questioning whether or not the egg is actually from the show.
Sure, it's
I have
possible. You
I
just
have
give us a Cadbury dinosaur egg from Easter.
I have a selfie that my uncle took with the Khaleesi herself that I could show you guys.
Okay.
Khaleesi photo.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So we get the sighting of a Khaleesi photo.
Yes.
And also, Andy, this is more directed at you, but I have a brother, and he's 2.5 years older than me, and he said to me, you are never, ever, ever going to get a gold-coloured watch. They will never, ever give you one. So on behalf of younger siblings everywhere,
Yes, my
I
brother.
think you guys should stand up and do this for me.
Sorry, I thought you were going to offer Andy a night with the actress that plays Khaleesi.
Dressed as a knight.
And I was going to definitely approve on that. Well, there we go. So we have the chance of disproving a brother.
Yep.
Of getting the show one of only 3 dragon eggs in the world.
4 or 3?
I think there was only 3 dragons in the show, unless there was one mishatch during the birth. And obviously, just the honour of the selfie and the photo.
Haim, this is such a huge decision. I mean, Wesley, obviously it's pretty important, the mother of dragon's egg here. Haim,
Yeah.
I know.
For anyone that knows the show, this is probably one of the greatest props you could get.
Yeah.
Apart from the crown or the throne. Or that sword with the sweet wolf head on it.
What is your thoughts, Ham?
It's not a decision for me to make, Ando. It's not a decision for you to make.
No.
It's probably a decision for the watch wizard to make.
Yes.
I'll see if I can get...
Okay, good.
Yes, I'm here.
Wow, the watch wizard's here. This is exciting.
Boys. What have I told you about these watches?
What have you told us?
I don't know, watch wizard. What have you told us? Never sell one?
That's right, never sell one, but I wouldn't strictly classify this as a sale.
Wow.
It is a trade.
However, it's trading is a bit like selling because you're trading money for goods, and really this is, you're just using the egg as money.
What's your call, Watch Wizard?
A pat for a pat.
What's that?
Watch Wizard, are you saying next time we're in New Zealand we take a watch and we let Wesley pat the watch if she lets us pat the egg?
Yes. Goodbye.
Come on, do this for me. My brother will make fun of me forever if
No,
he does.
I reckon. Sorry, he's just handed me a note. It's one of the 6 secret ways. Trade a dragon egg for a gold-coloured watch.
Okay, we're doing it.
Oh.
We're doing it.
Well, I mean, if anyone else has a legitimate dragon egg from Game of Thrones, not likely. They also, I mean, that opens the door for one. But
you've got yourself a gold-coloured watch,
and
Wesley.
I'll also send you the note the Watch Wizard handed me because you're sending us the photo.
Thank you so much, guys. You won't regret it.
Oh, don't thank us. Thank the Watch Wizard. I don't want people to think we just did that so we could get our hands on some great TV show memorabilia.
Nearly all we've got time for this afternoon, Ham. Before we go, I want to share this with you. Are you thinking of teaching Sonny an instrument? Not you specifically because you don't play any, but
bagpipes.
but getting him into.
Oh, if he goes that way, I mean, I'll make music available to him. I'll teach him. I have a natural tendency for percussion, so we'll probably get a few African drums around the house and go a bit tribal on him.
Sure.
But look, at the early signs point to the fact he's gifted, so it could be in the musical.
Well, if it is in the musical, my brother's got a new bass player.
Really?
Who's also a guitar teacher.
How early can Sonny start?
Good question. I think they start them as young as like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, because he's only a few weeks old.
Yeah,
his fingers are still very weak.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't recommend him doing
I think
it now.
the more difficult chords. I can teach him G on the guitar, but the more difficult chords he would struggle. His handspan is so little.
It's exactly. We'd obviously build a smaller guitar for him to practice on.
Because what we're establishing here is babies can't play guitar.
But I'd worry.
And also his fingernails are so soft, and you do.
He's got other things to learn at the moment. He's got other things like walking and talking,
focusing on basic objects.
And I'd hate for him to put them aside for the use of a guitar. For instance, he's very good at classical gas and guitar, but can't walk or talk.
Yeah, I mean, he is good at classical gas. I can guarantee that.
Hey, his name's Owen. My brother's in a band.
Yep.
The new bass player's name's Owen. And he probably got to work on that if you're in a rock band a little bit. I mean, Slash and The Edge and Bono and stuff.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but that's right.
These days you can be called Owen, though. I mean, that was Slash and Bono and The Edge was very 90s.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so Owen, good name. We've just got decided.
Good name for a bass player. But seems like a reliable guy.
Great teacher.
Is he really?
Great guitar teacher. And he was telling me last night that one of his students said to him, posed a very difficult question to him. He's a 6-year-old, this student, so just grade 1, I think.
Yep.
He's come up to him and said, "What's your favourite song, Owen?" And Owen said, "Well, to be honest, I don't really have a favourite. I keep changing it. Like I grow and fall in love with one song, and then a new something comes along, and I
Zoo Fight Empire at the moment.
Yes.
The brand new single.
My brother.
Wouldn't you say it's the band he plays in?
Well, he was just saying that you take fancy, and the kid turns to him and goes, "Well, that's just stupid. Surely it's Sweet Child of Mine." It's like,
sorry, I didn't know there was a right and wrong answer for taste. Yeah, there is.
But that was so it's like, okay, sure. Did you realise that Guns N' Roses are basically, and kids as young as 6 now are in love?
Kids into Gunners.
That's what's happening. That's the new thing.
Sonny's into Gunners. Maybe he'll go home
What
tonight.
music is he into at the moment?
We haven't really musiced him too much at this stage.
What's his first song? What's going to be the first song? Can you do?
It was a Paul Simon song. We already made him listen to it.
All right. Can you give him a song tonight on behalf of us?
What do you want?
I'd like It's Magic.
Oh, that's a great song. And it's a very obscure song.
Yeah.
I might play him. You know what I might play him? Yeah. Adam Levine's Christmas song. From last year.
Yeah, that's better.
The Christmas song that we wrote for Adam Levine, we thought he was going to perform on the show because I had a psychic dream about it, and then luckily it turned out that I actually saw the guy from the cover band in my psychic dream. Yeah. So I'll play him that tonight, and I'll see if I get a response out of Christmas time.
So I've got time for this afternoon. Thank you very much for being with us. HamishAndy.com for anything you may have missed. Podcast is always going up. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Have a good one.
That was the Hamish and Andy Show podcast, powered by Amy. Lucky you're with Amy.